to operate out from. Big difference in these two team styles, especially in that part of the map, and we'll see if Team Solomid want to exploit that further.
It's a big thing here. Now, last time TSM put down those Ollie Molotovs to get control in mid, but look at this. Flush this time backing away. Pronax again can't make the peek out of it. They're putting a lot of presence here this time, looking for those early challenges. Olaf is flashed, but it doesn't matter. Flusher this time will land the shots. JW helps out. They're finally closing the net, but it's down to 2. Cajun B and Zipnix, the last two standing on very much polarizing points of this map. I don't know how much they can achieve with this.
Very expensive for TSM to sort of move up on this one, and Crims to follow his nade will back right on up, and JW can watch short quite easily. Cajun B gets himself in towards that mid window. The bomb is still back towards the top of mid here, so he still needs to maintain control of that part of the map, lest Zipnix be picked off as he tries to retrieve the bomb. And this is the movements from JW now, going to be heading towards that shop, looking towards mid.
But look how far back Fnatic are playing overall on this map. Pronax is all the way back in spawn, as is Crims, as is JW. They don't want to commit to the site. They don't know where TSM are wanting to take this. So they're saying to TSM, okay, you can get the bomb down maybe. We'll play retake on this. We still have utility, we have flashes, smokes, we have what we need. JW's holding a little toward B, so, you know, keeping eyes on if he needs to. But then, literally, Pronax and Crims just waiting on the push, and it's patient play like this that normally does pay off very well for Fnatic, as we are seeing them choosing this B side.
JW, look at this. Looking towards Archers here, actually. Zipnix will cross over the window in a moment.
They normally bait the cross for each other. Yep. This is beautiful to watch.
JW will be watching this one as well. Who would he go for? Cajun? He gets the flick, and of course there's no response from Zipnix. He wasn't quick enough. JW has just scuttled Team Solomid's attempt towards his side, but still Zipnix about to pick him up, but it's been plenty of time for Fnatic to rotate in.
Now it's Pronax and Crims on the retake. Zipnix against the odds. He's got a flash. He's got a molly and a nade, actually. He can define a little bit of this one. Going to flash out close. Looks for the follow, but it's Pronax just barreling in towards the side. Going to get the defuse real easy into this one. But yes, as said, Zipnix wasn't quite there on that cross. We've seen them baiting each out for each other a little better than that before, maybe just a little off in the timing. But they did get the plant, but Fnatic gets the defuse and the round.
Very rapid flick across that one from JW as well, and just knew exactly what would be coming. He got himself out of there. He put 2 and 2 together, I'm sure, in that one. And TSM looked to... Yeah, they'll force this one here by the looks of things, as see a couple of Galils go into their hands and 3 AKs. Still a decent amount of grenades here in armor, so have to see what they can do with this one as Fnatic, again, get to within spitting distance of Team Solomid. Haven't led for quite some time in this game, but this could be their chance to even things up. JW will watch mid.
This looks like more of a classic execute towards A from TSM. I wonder if they're going to play ahead of the smokes that they do occasionally do, but we're going to have to wait and see if that's the case. Zipnix and Dupree are up in towards the palace, and Dupree is already peeking out. This is them playing ahead of the smokes, ahead of the curve. Dupree's going to crack it open. Crims is waiting patiently, but surrounded in the smoke. Carrigan's already got his way through towards jungle. This is going to be tough.
Oh, geez, Fnatic can't see the wood for the trees right now, as he will still get JW on towards Zipnix's device. Picks up Crims as Carrigan waits for Pronax, and he walks right into his crosshair. It's just Olafmeister left now as Dupree deals with Wonder Child, and this is big for TSM. It's just Olafmeister now. He has an AK, but there's not a lot he's going to be able to do with this one now. There's 4 members from Solomid stand proud as the bomb ticks away on A.
I love that. That's so much brave play from TSM. Dupree just leading the charge out of the palace then, knowing that these guys were on pretty much a good buy here for Fnatic. So really nicely done, playing ahead of the smokes a touch, not doing the standard AXQ. Of course, we put the smokes into place, then you play off of it. They actually take the peaks first, then put the smokes out. It's beautiful to watch. So round in the bag for TSM, but this is not, you know, the perfect start for them just yet, TSM. They're still looking for more. This has been Fnatic's half thus far, but still, looking at the economy, it's not great for Fnatic. They're still a little shoddy in this one, but they should be able to get a bit of a buy going. Whether or not there's a CZ or 2 there is beyond the point. We know these guys can play with it if required. But anyway, looking at the buy, Pronak's going to be the suffering member of Fnatic to be sat on the CZ, but he has just been holding the push out from B, so not the end of the world, whereas TSM looking to exploit that.
Again, JW denied mid. Smoke comes in. He has to go on the way towards Connector or sit back on this one now as Dupree will look for a wild Olafmeister maybe barreling towards him, as we often see. He's on short right now, and Fnatic don't want to lose any members early here as well. They don't really have the guns, for the most part anyway. Pronax has no armor to speak of, mind you, so I'll have to see how Fnatic play around that. Very much a concave setup for them here. I'll wait to see if TSM push on.
TSM being very patient about this as well. They did invest a fair bit of utility towards that opening control. A little towards window, a little towards connector, flashes to short. So you can see that Carrigan does have the room to peak in this one, but JW isn't far away. And he's watching the play towards short, where Olaf sat a little more passively further back. Maybe expecting this to come out from them. Oh, but JW has backed off the smoke, just negating his vision then. And TSM do have control here. Dupree's up in connector. Krim's tucked on the site. This could be a very close call for Fnatic. They're going to have to hold from the very site itself.
Dupree now, where will he peek? Oh, Krims, he won't have a chance as he gets taken down now in connector. Karrigan has the AWP in there as well, but Krims is just backed up here. It's going to be a flash over the top as well to buy some more time. Krims does take a big hit though from that AWP, and I think that was Karrigan. Yes, KGB now takes him down. Flusher is forced to push in towards connector to try and take on Karrigan. He's not good enough to get the 1v1. There's 3 now as JW trying to come through from CT. He will at least connect. That's something for Fnatic. The bomb yet to be planted now as Pronax is also getting involved. 2v3 situation. TSM being whittled down player by player. Device must win this 1v1, and he does. Pronax goes down. The 2v2. Device gets another one here, and it's JW. He must hold from CT, but the bomb is going to be planted. He has to do something. It goes for the peak, and Device hits the deck. Ridiculous now. The 1v1. JW with it all to do. The bomb ticks away. He goes towards the USP. He wants to take this one head-to-head. Or will he pick up an AK and go straight in there? He does. Cajun B, 40 health left, and he's backed up towards Palace.
Cajun B has the peak, but it's JW to shut it down. A 3K for him. A little shoddy at the end trying to get that switch up, but my god, those shots before were perfect. And somehow Fnatic pulled together the pieces at the end there. Cajun B had so much more to do, and Device, perfect positioning here. You can see following up well towards Olof. Didn't get the shot towards JW as he hopped up on the ledge, and the timing on this is always so fine. But still, he did win out in the end, and Fnatic keep this one close, 11-12.
Oh, Lauren, I'm getting a bit carried away. That was just insane.
I'm going to take you outside to cool you down in a second.
Just hose me off. Put me in the corner. JW will keep the AWP here, of course. Olofmeister go for the mag 7. JW just missing a beautiful shot.
He could have had Device down. It's sometimes the timing on it when you see it with the X-ray. Oh, my word. But still. Focusing on this round, you can see Fnatic not having the perfect purchase here, but Olof making the most of what he's been gifted. Karrigan goes down, and we're going to see in TSM working with a deficit. JW's going to catch out Dupree in mid as well, and that's going to just kind of highlight the issues here with TSM being picked apart, leaving Cajun B the only factor working through mid. But Device and Sipnix are there looking for the fold towards A.
Maybe watching from jungle as yet. JW now comes around. He might catch Cajun B. He goes for the peak. Cajun B knows what to look for. He does get the shot now. Will he be able to turn around and pick up Flush? No, but there's Device and Krims getting kills of their own. But Device, as the smoke clears, here's the last man standing here as well. This game is going to go even. He will have to back away and just sit on this one, I think. Try for something cheeky even. This Team Solo mid find themselves now up against the wall. They're not going to have a lot of money next round to work with either. I surely should save.
And I love the fact. Oh no, he's going for this. He's trying to get the plant. This is risky. Pronax has got the cross here. Device. How brave are you feeling? Trying to go for the one tap there, Scream style, but Olof says, no, not today, buddy. But still, I love the little bit of caution when he was trying to peek in towards jungle. I think that was actually Cajun B doing it on towards JW. He saw the open, he was like, I need to actually take this shot right. I can't miss one because I know JW will hit it. So already checking in on that scoreboard. Every member of Fnatic finding a little more form. Olof a little quiet though for him. But still, he's doing what's needed. He's been actually blocked out a lot on short. That's the thing. TSM is certainly focusing down on that one. But 21 kills coming through for Karrigan. Another big performance for that man on this map. He's always had some strong performances. But TSM now down to the Deagles. Device already getting chunked down to 13. Fnatic should not lose this one.
JW has gone from the bottom of the scoreboard to the top in about 7 or 8 rounds here. So this guy putting out some serious work now. And he does watch mid. He's persisting here as well. There's no smoke in towards that window as TSM have minimal, in fact, 0 utility to work with here. And the nade is going to hurt Cajun badly. It's a couple deagles and some pistols here for TSM now as, of course, they save up. And the bomb is slowly being carried.
This is so reminiscent of how Fnatic came into this round before when they knew TSM were only on pistols or a shoddy buy. Very passive, very far back, not wanting to take the fights directly, saying, okay, you take mid, we'll just watch you guys walk past. And that's exactly what they've done there. JW will find Dupree. Flush actually missing the shot towards Device. Krims makes up for it, and now we're just down to 2.
And it will be Fnatic in the lead after this one as well. They've had to grind out some of these rounds awfully hard, but they have their reward now as well. 13-12. This is going to be a photo finish. At this rate, at least, a solid now buy up, of course. They definitely have no qualms about spending their money, especially when we have an important round like this one. The double AWP here from Flusher and JW as well, into no AWP from TSM here. So I want to see how TSM operate around this one.
Yeah, so 3 rounds back-to-back for Fnatic. The last couple certainly showing their form here, and JW doing what we expected to see a little earlier on, actually. The early presence in towards Palace. He was doing this time and time again when they're playing a little more confident. But this 3 stack from Fnatic aggressively looking towards A has not really worked out too well. It's allowed Karrigan and Dupree to get some control in mid here, work their way up short, and actually force Olaf back towards the B site. And while this happens, the rest of TSM are going to be looking towards Pronax. See what he can do there.
Pronax, well, he's been in this position many times. The flash comes in. A lot of players, but Device finds him before he can see anyone at all. But Olaf is there to get one back towards Karrigan, on towards short. Olaf now. Molotov out to smoke, in fact, and he takes down KGB. 5 health for the man. Bomb is planted, but he's going to be coming up on Device.
Oh, no! What? Olaf, are you good right now? That was not what I expect to see from Olaf Meister. And TSM are like, okay, if you're going to miss shots like that, we're going to take the advantage. 3v2, make it a 2v2 as Crims pulls it back, but that bomb is down and ticking, and Fnatic going to have to work for this.
Grenade over towards Zipnix, but Zipnix still gets Crims. JW's there, though, the 1v1 bomb ticking away. He is short on time, and he's short on friends at this stage, the 1v1. He does get the AWP, but Device is waiting with the AK. JW has no time. He must get this defuse. He'll back away, in fact, and let it go. We get the shot at least towards Device. But solo mid, get one back there. Just those AKs, although it cost them dearly.
Olaf must be kicking himself on that. Like, he picked up insane frags before, and then look at this. It's just like he ran out of mouse mat.
Oh, God. It fell off the table.
It
It's on his leg.
It literally looked like his mouse fell off the table then. I don't know.